We'll continue from where we were at in St. John, the 14th chapter and the 8th verse. And it says, Philip said unto him, Mashiach, show us the Father, and it suffices us. Mashiach said unto him, have I been so long time with you, and yet hast thou not known me, Philip? He that hath seen me hath seen the Father. And how sayest thou then, show us the Father? Believest thou not that I am in the Father, and the Father in me? The words that I speak unto you, I speak not of myself, but the Father that dwelleth in me. He doeth the work, like the Most High is in us, dwelleth in us. He's doing the work that we're doing, bringing forth through the Spirit of the Most High. You understand? So, because he said in verse 27, for all you gainsayers that think that the Most High and the Mashiach are the same, he said in verse 28, he said, ye have heard now, verse 28 of John the 14th chapter, he said, ye have heard now how I said unto you, I go away and come again unto you. He coming to judge and make war this time. If you love me, you would rejoice. You'd be happy. Because I said I go unto the Father. He said, for my Father is greater than I. He said his Father is greater than him. That's why he said in St. John 10 and 30, he said, I and my Father are one. I mean, they agree. That's why he said he came in the Father's name. He is the words of the voice of the Most High, period. So they one just like we got to be one. See, he said, I and my Father are one, right? We got to be one as the 12 tribes of Israel. Speak the same thing, there'll be no divisions among us, you know? But, you know, we have those that have come up with these doctrines of religions that are twisted concerning this Bible. Look at St. John 17 and 11. He said, and now I am no more in the world. St. John 17, 11. But these are in the world, and I come to thee, Holy Father. I'm coming. Who he coming to himself? Say, I come to thee, Holy Father. Keep through thine own name those whom thou hast given me, that they may be one as we are. See? In the same agreement, same mindset. How I'm going to be one with another man? And we the same. No, we're not the same. We could be the same in the same way that we agree. How could two walk together unless they agree? He told us that. So he said that we could be one as he is one with the Most High. In agreement with the Most High. Period. That's it. That's what he's talking about. So I want to go to Wisdom of Solomon, the 3rd chapter, and verse 1. It says, but the souls of the righteous, those that keep the laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High, are in the hand of the Most High. In the hand of the Most High. Man of Mashiach Yahushua. And there shall no torment touch them. In the sight of the unwise, those that are not righteous, they seem to die. That we seem to just die. And their departure is taken for misery. And they're going from us to be utter destruction. But they are in peace. Hear that? But they are in peace. He's telling you. That's why you can't go wrong with keeping the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. If you do perish and leave this earth, say you're going to be in peace. It says, for though they be punished in the sight of men, yet in their hope full of immortality, their trust in the Most High full of everlasting life, to live forever and ever and ever. And having been a little chastised, you're a little chastised by the Most High, no matter what it is, they shall be greatly rewarded. For the Most High proved them and found them worthy for himself. See, we've been proved, y'all. And the Most High can find us worthy for himself. As gold in the furnace has he tried them and received them as a burnt offering. And in the time of their visitation, they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble. You hear that? Gonna run to and fro like sparks among the stubble. They shall judge the nations. Hear that? Remember, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, wherein who is he? But the real Israelites, the righteous ones, keeping the laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High, the moral laws, the civil laws, the dietary laws, the ceremonial laws, going to judge the nations, it says. They shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and their power shall reign forever. They that put their trust into him shall understand the truth. You put your trust, which is faith in the Most High, you're going to understand the truth. The Most High's laws, as we know, Psalms 119, 142. That righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth. They that put their faith in the Most High, trust in the Most High, shall understand the truth. And such as be faithful in love, which is keeping of the Most High's commandments, 2 John, the 6th verse, shall abide with him. So you're not abiding with the Most High if you ain't trying to keep his commandments to the best of your ability. You rolling with the devil, straight up. You drinking from the table of the devil and not the table of the Most High, while Mashiach shot. Because he said here over and over again, the truth is the laws of the Most High. The love is the laws of the Most High. Shall abide with him, to abide with the Most High. For grace and mercy is to his saints. We define the saints in Psalms 148:14. And he have cared for his elect. Hear that? He have cared for his elect. Who is the elect? And you have to really deal with this because there's so many lies and perpetrators of frauds that's in this earth right now, these last days, not teaching the truth to our people. Who are the elect? Isaiah 45:4. For Jacob, my servant's sake, and Israel, we the Israelites, mine elect. There it is. So the Israelites are the Most High's elect. And also you see we had went to Wisdom of Solomon 4:15, it says, this the people saw and understood it not. Neither laid they up this in their minds, that his grace and mercy is with his saints. So y'all talk about y'all Gentiles grafted in, don't know who you've been grafted in among. You know? You say y'all under grace. You're not under grace if you're a Gentile. His grace and mercy is with his saints. And the saints are the 12 tribes of Israel. Psalms 148:14 defines that all day long. He said, and he hath respect unto his chosen. Who is that? Who the chosen? Isaiah 44:1. Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen. You can't get no other nation than that. He said, Israel, whom I have chosen. He said he have respect unto his elect, right? Who's his elect are the 12 tribes of Israel, and who he have respect to. Exodus 2:25. Exodus 2:25. So these are the way that you just cancel out a lot of this foolishness, man. These different religions and these so-called pastors in these last days that don't know what they're talking about. And the Most High looked upon the children of Israel, and the Most High had respect unto them. Unto who? The children of Israel, who we are, and nobody else. Straight up. Now, look at Psalm 74. Psalm the 74th chapter. Psalm 74:3. Lift up thy feet unto the perpetual desolations, even all that the enemy have done wickedly in the sanctuary. You hear what he says? The enemy done this in our sanctuary. The perpetual desolations, because we broke the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. He kicked us out of the land. He said, thine enemies roar in the midst of thy congregations. They set up their ensigns for signs. That's their image. Like the Catholic Church got all these different idols that they worship. And people come in there and they bow down to them. In these churches that you're dealing with. You got all these idolatry. You got Caesar Borgia, second son of Pope Alexander VI of Rome, or you got who Warner Salmon created. This picture, this dude, let me find him for you. Y'all got him up in your house, in your church, everywhere. Y'all got him up in there. Come on now. We define how he looks. He don't look like that, for sure. You see? Except they up their own in signs for signs. That's why you see the Bible. I show you the Bible. They got their pictures all in it. When we gonna wake up and realize that's a lie, a total lie? When you gonna realize that? Don't wait till it's too late. He's calling you now out of darkness right now. He's telling you, come out of this darkness, come out of this wickedness that you're in, the ignorance, not knowing, before it's too late. You know, he gonna make it happen. Just what's written in this Bible, he gonna make it happen. It's just a matter of where you gonna be at when he come for you. Because he coming for you. Ain't none of us gonna escape the hand of the Most High. We just hope that we're worthy, that we don't have to deal with his wrath. Since we're in Psalms, go to Psalms. So I've been making a statement throughout this lesson concerning y'all calling on God, G-O-D, which I told you they took dog and spelled it backwards. I want to cover that. Go to Psalms 22 and 16. See, you gotta, most I speak once, yea, twice, but man perceives it not. So you gotta keep on putting it in your face so you can really look at what are you doing wrong? What is it that you're doing that's not right? So like I'm having a little technical difficulty here with my phone here, trying to get it to be stabilized. But Psalm 22 and 16, it says, for dogs, D-O-G-S, have compassed me, the assembly of the wicked have enclosed me. They pierced my hands and my feet. See, that's King David prophesying about his lineage who would come through his loins, Hamashiach Yahushai, being on the tree, saying that for dogs have compassed me. The assembly of the wicked have enclosed me. They pierced my hands and my feet. So, who pierced King David's hands and feet, if thou can say? And I'll wait. And I'll continue to be waiting for you to tell me what nation or what people pierced King David's hands and feet. I don't think it happened. Y'all know King David. You say they did. He's prophesying about a Mashiach Yahushua. Look, verse 18. They part my garments among them and cast lots upon my vesture. That's prophesying about a Mashiach Yahushua. That's what they did when they put him on a tree. But he said, for dogs have compassed me. So they took dog and they spelled it backwards and came up with God. The Europeans did this. The Edomites did this. That's why you look at the New English Bible Dictionary, it says dog was a word that was used by the Israelites. It says Jews, but the Israelites pertaining to Gentiles, because of their profaneness and because of probably a reference to homosexuality. How about that? That's what they say. I didn't write it. That's what they say. But you want to keep something from us, you put it in the book, right? So I'm reading it, what it says from the book, the dictionary, New English Bible Dictionary. So now, he said, for dogs have compassed me. So they took dog and spelled it backwards, came up with God. That's something. And y'all steady calling Most High God, this, that, Salaki Most High, even mentioning. He said, we're not supposed to be doing that. In Exodus 23 and 13, he said, in all things that I have said unto you, be circumspect, and make no mention of the name of other gods. Neither let it be heard out of thy mouth. See? So we're not supposed to be mentioning the name of these gods of these nations. That's the word that they created. Look it up. You know, the problem with us, we just go for whatever it is that's being said. Look at Exodus 22 and 31. Look what it said. It said, and ye shall be holy men unto me, pure and righteous men unto the Most High. Neither shall ye eat any flesh that is torn of beast in the field, right? If a beast get an animal and it's eating, say, I'm gonna leave, I got enough. They full, and they leave the carcass of that animal there. Listen what he say. Ye shall cast it to the dogs. There it is. They can eat, but we can't eat. Our anatomy is different. Most High made us different. He said, you are special people unto the Most High. How special? Above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Deuteronomy 7 and 6, Deuteronomy 14 and 2. That's what he said. He said, we cast it to the dogs. They can eat it. We can't eat it. Our anatomy is not the same, y'all. That's why he gave us dietary laws. In Leviticus 11 chapter and Deuteronomy 14 chapter. He gives us things that we can eat and things we can't eat. That's wrong to eat. But see, he gonna get you. See, y'all up there kosherizing pigs and stuff like that over there in the land of Israel and praying over, talking about now it's kosher. I don't think so. Most I got something for you. That's why it behooves you to learn the Most High's commandments, his dietary law. It's the last scripture that I bring forth. When somebody want to say they can eat whatever they want to eat, all you got to do is pray over. They're going to go to 1 Timothy 4 and 1. Get this to your pastor. Most High telling you this. In Isaiah 66 and 15. For behold, the Most High, say Thaahwam, the Most High going to send him out to judge and make war, Revelation 19 and 11. Will come with fire. He's coming with fire, y'all. That's why he put the rainbow in the sky to remind himself that he's not going to flood the earth again. Look at that rainbow. I'm going to bring that fire because he is fire. That's why he said he's going to melt you. He said, for behold, the Most High will come with fire. For behold, the Mashiach Yahushua coming with fire, with the power of the almighty power of the Most High. And with his chariots like a whirlwind. Them chariots are the angels. To render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Most High, while Mashiach Yahushua plead with all flesh. And the slain of the Most High shall be many. Hear that? The people he's going to kill going to be many. We here for a specific reason, because I was telling you about the dietary law. This is what we say. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree, in the midst eating swine's flesh, eating hog. What did he say? And abomination. Anything that's against the Most High's law. Anything, especially anything that eat doo-doo. You what you eat, right? Bunch of doo-doo eaters. What did he say? Eating swine's flesh and the abomination. Things that the Most High told us we couldn't eat in Leviticus 11 chapter and Deuteronomy the 14th chapter. And the mouse. People eating mouse. Squirrels and coons, raccoons and possums, all that. The mouse family. Even mouse. Y'all, some of y'all probably eating mouses, don't even realize y'all eating the mouse. In some of these restaurants and so forth shall be consumed together. Hear that? Said the Most High. For I know their works and their thoughts. He know what you're thinking right now. And what you've done. Before you start thinking it. Or you got a pork chop in your mouth right now. He say he's going to burn you up. He said, for I know their works and their thoughts. It shall come that I will gather all nations and tongues, different languages, of all these different nations, and they shall come and see my glory. See, this is no joke, y'all. You better take this as serious as possible before he visits you. Keep coming. Ain't gonna be nothing nice. Well, it's gonna be something nice. But nice don't mean what the world says. It means it's opposite of what it is that the world says, you know. Isaiah 2 and 2. And it shall come to pass in the last days. We're in the last days, y'all. That the mountain of the Most High's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills. And all nations shall flow unto it. Why aren't all nations flowing into the so-called Jewish people in the land of Israel? And many people shall go and say, what? Come ye And let us go up to the mountain of the Most High, to the house of the power of Jacob. See that? Power of the Israelites. Not anybody else. And he will teach us of his ways. So where's that happening at? Where are the people coming to the Jewish people saying that? They're in Israel. They've been there since 1948, right? Where the people of all the nations that's coming to them to say, teach us of the Most High. And we will walk in his paths. All these different religions have the doctrine of the Jews, the so-called Jewish people? I don't think so. Say, teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. Moral laws, civil laws, dietary laws, ceremonial laws. Where they at? Where they at? They're not doing it. He said, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law. Zion represents the 12 tribes of Israel. Shall go forth the law. Whose laws are they? The Most High's. And the word of the Most High from Jerusalem, from wherever we are. The children of Israel. The men of Israel. No one else. And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people. And they shall beat their swords in the plowshares. Remember he told us to beat their plowshares in the swords when you get ready for the valley of decision, judgment. The meet them at Jehoshaphat. When you have all the nations come together, he told them to beat their plowshares into swords, make weapons of war, right? Now he's saying, since they have lost the war, he's saying, hey, he's going to rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords, all their ordinances of the military, into plowshares. There's a reason for it. And their spears and the puny hooks, farm utensils, they can cultivate the land. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation. This happening? It's the kingdom. That nation shall not lift up sword against nation. Neither shall they learn war anymore. So if they went to the land of Israel, and if they really the true people of the book, then there shouldn't be no war. He said, nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. He said, O house of Jacob, come ye, O house of Israel, who live in the house, the family, O family of Israel. Come ye, and let us walk in the light of the Most High. Say, walk in the light of the Most High. What's the light? Proverbs 6:23. He said, walk in the light of the Most High. And shalom to everyone that's coming online. Good to see everybody. It says, for the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light. See that? So the law of the Most High is light. And reproofs of instruction are the way of life. You see? So now, even when you look at Baruch, the 4th chapter, that's why I be on these preachers so hard, because they leading our people to the slaughter. We're already in the slaughter, but they leading them further in the slaughter. They're going to be the least in the kingdom of heaven, as I told you in Matthew 5:19. But let's look at Baruch 4:1, 2, 3. It says, this is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever. So how can somebody say we're not under the law? That's because they calling you Gentiles. They telling you that you're not the people of the book, but these Jewish people, ISA should be in a suffix pertaining to being like the Jew, those of Judah. That's why it says, this is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law, how long the law lasts? That endureth, how long? Forever. So how you going to say that something that endures forever don't exist now, in these last days? Sad, man. Listen to what it says. All they that keep it, what is that? The commandments and the laws of the Most High shall come to life. What do you think that life is? Everlasting life. But that's a condition, such as leave it, you leave the commandments and the laws of the Most High, you're going to die. It says shall die. But what do you say? Take thee. See, turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Take hold of the laws of the Most High. He said his laws are not grievous. Say, take hold of it. walk in the presence of the light thereof. You know that light? We just read it, Proverbs 6:23. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light. See? The laws of the Most High is the light. That's why he's saying, walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated, that you may be illuminated. You know, you ever heard somebody say, oh, you look so bright? Yeah, because you're illuminating, because you're keeping the laws of the Most High. Give not thine honor to another, he's saying, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation. That's what y'all done. You know, I'm talking about you in these different religions. Y'all done gave what's profitable to us is the laws of the Most High. Fear the Most High. Repent and keep his commandments and his laws, statute commandments. He said, don't give what's profitable. What's profitable to us? To do what he say do. And to teach our people the truth. Go to Isaiah 60 and 18. Isaiah 60 and 18. But see, enough of the fear of the Most High is not taught. That's why you're doing whatever you want to do, and all you're thinking, all you're doing is regurgitating what somebody told you. Keep the commandments of the Most High. We got to keep the commandments of the Most High. But the first thing he said, let's hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High. This is what it says. If they are the true people that's the Most High has planted in that land, Isaiah 60 and 18, it says, violence shall no more be heard in thy land. Hear that? Violence shall no more be heard in thy land. If the Most High put them in that land, then it said, violence shall no more be heard in thy land, wasting or destruction within thy borders. Thus say the Most High. But thou shalt call thy walls salvation, and thy gates praise. You know, we got 3 gates on the north, 3 gates on the south, 3 gates on the east, and 3 gates on the west. You see? And 3 tribes going into the north gates, 3 tribes going into the south gate, 3 tribes going into the east gate, and 3 tribes going into the west gate. Now you ask the Jewish person to answer this. Name the 12 tribes of Israel. Because it's 12 tribes. It's not 2, it's not 3. They say Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. Nah, it's 12 tribes. Jump up to verse 10. Isaiah 60 and 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls. Hear that? These other nations are going to build up our walls. And their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee. What they ever smoke? Only thing they can talk about is the Holocaust. That's it. But was the Holocaust compared to slavery? Come on. He said in his wrath, he smote us, 2 children of Israel, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. See? In his favor he had mercy on us, we the 12 tribes of Israel. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually in the kingdom. Like I said, 3 gates on the north, 3 gates on the south, 3 gates on the west, 3 gates on the east. They're going to be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles. Is this happening now? No. Because the Most High's people have not been planted in that land in these last days. But the gates going to be open, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yeah, those nations shall be utterly wasted. You see? Verse 14 say, the sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee in the kingdom the city of the Most High. New Jerusalem coming down from the sky. The Zion of the Holy One of Israel.